Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the full kit of Fontaine's upcoming Cryo Chef Extraordinaire, Escoffier. That's right, her name was originally leaked as Effie, but we now have her official English name, Escoffier. And trust me, her playstyle is just as elegant and refined as her name suggests. We got her official kit from current beta, and this Fontaine Master Chef isn't just here to cook up a storm. She's bringing a unique cryo support and healing hybrid playstyle that could shake up the meta. So grab your utensils and let's break down everything, from her normal attacks to her game-changing constellations. Normal charged attacks. Escoffier wields a polearm with a 3-hit normal attack combo. Her charged attack is an upward thrust that consumes stamina. And of course, she has a plunging attack for some extra AoE cryo goodness. But let's be real. Her real power lies in her elemental skill and burst, so let's get to the exciting part. Elemental skill, the multitasking culinary mechanism. Now, this is where things get interesting. Escoffier's elemental skill lets her unleash Fontaine's finest culinary technology, her trusty full-spectrum multitasking culinary mechanism. And it has 2 modes depending on how you use it. Tap activates low-temperature refrigeration mode, which deals AoE cryo damage and summons a floating culinary mechanism that follows your active character. It will periodically launch frost parfaits at enemies for extra cryo damage. Bonus: since she's an Osea-aligned character, this mode also summons a Surge Blade that deals extra cryo damage. Hold activates improvised cooking mode, where she sets up the culinary mechanism on the field. This mode has a unique elemental absorption effect, and once it absorbs enough energy, it transforms ingredients into dishes. Yes, you heard that right. This chef is literally cooking in battle. Elemental Burst, the perfect dish. Escoffier's Elemental Burst is a true display of her exquisite knife skills. She performs a beautiful cutting technique, dealing AoE cryo damage and healing the entire party based on her attack. But there's more. After using her burst, she gains a special buff, Therapeutic Cuisine. For 9 seconds, she continuously heals the active character based on 138.24% of her attack. That's right, she's a cryo healer, making her one of Fontaine's most versatile cryo support units yet. Now moving on to her Ascension talents, Buff's Resistance Shred. Her passive talents are insane for Cryo Hydro teams. After using Burst, she applies a periodic healing effect for 9 seconds. Her skill burst can decrease hydro and cryo resistance of enemies by up to 55% depending on how many hydro or cryo teammates you have. And it'll work like this. If you have 1 hydro or cryo character in team, enemies' resistance will be reduced by 5%. If you have 2 hydro or cryo characters in team, then minus resistance will be 10%. If you have 3 hydro or cryo characters in team, minus resistance will be 15%. And if all 4 characters in team is hydro or cryo, then minus resistance will be whole 55%. A 55% resistance shred? That's huge for DPSs like Ayaka, Ganyu, or Nouvelette. Now let's talk about constellations because Escoffiers get really spicy. C1. If your whole team is cryo or hydro, she boosts cryo crit damage by 60% for 15 seconds after using her skill or burst. C2. Cryo teammates can consume stacks of cold prep to boost their damage based on 240% of Escoffier's attack. C3. Increases the level of elemental skill by 3, up to a maximum of 15. C4 makes her healing even better, extends her healing duration and gives a chance for double healing while also regenerating energy. C5 increases the level of elemental burst by 3, up to a maximum of 15. C6. When your active character hits an enemy with a normal, charged, or plunging attack, Escoffier's culinary mechanism will fire an extra frost parfait, dealing 350% of her attack as AoE cryo damage every 0.5 seconds. That means tons of extra cryo damage while still supporting the team. So, is Escoffier worth pulling? Should you use your Primogems for Escoffier? Well, if you need a cryo healer with insane resistance shred, she's a top-tier cryo support. If you run a cryo or freeze team, her cryo damage buffs are game-changing. Her C6 turns her into a cryo turret, making her a DPS enabler like Ayaka. So whether you're looking for a unique cryo support, a healer, or just love Fontaine's chef aesthetic, Escoffier is looking like a strong addition to any cryo-focused team. And if you're going to pull Skirk in 5.7, then you should 100% pull her. She'll be must support for Skirk. Now let's talk about her weapon. Her weapon's base attack is 608, and it comes with 66.2% crit damage as substat. If we talk about weapon's passive, attack increased by 12%. If a character equipped with this weapon is off-field, attack also increased by 12%. When the wielder performs healing, the wielder and the character being healed receives the will gain the Berry Ode effect, which increases their attack by 32% for 3 seconds. This effect can also be triggered when the equipper character is off-field. Well, that's everything you need to know about Escoffier's full kit. What do you think of her chef-themed abilities? Are you pulling for her? Let me know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more Genshin updates. See you in the next one.